All right. So we are back with you, and we're going to read some more in our book that the Creator allowed us to write. It's called It Hurts Like Hell, but I Want to Go to Heaven. All right. We're on the segment that is entitled Love Chapter, and it's subtitled Playing with Fire. Hope you're ready, and I thank you for joining me once again. It says, once I really wanted Nate to buy me some food, and he wouldn't. I wanted to boss him around like my sister used to. And in my childish ways, I could only come up with one twisted avenue to take in order to get what I wanted. You gotta buy me something to eat because I'm pregnant. Either I was really hungry or really stupid. It worked though. He purchased the food for me and the pregnancy test. Do you remember when I told you about Nate and I having sex every day? Well, on one of those days, he didn't take preventive measures. When I realized what had happened, I asked him, "What did you do?" "I did it," he said, exhausted. "What?" I asked, presently rejuvenated due to the current crisis. "I did it." "Why?" "Why does it matter? You were already pregnant anyway, right?" "I am now." So I became pregnant with my first child at the tender age of 15. By this time, I was attending school in Lumberton, North Carolina. I struggled. Not academically by any means, but socially, emotionally, and physically, the battle was fierce. It was difficult carrying all those books while being in the second and third trimester of pregnancy. Everyone looked down on me as if I had the plague or something. I didn't have too many friends, just people who pretended to care. One adult did, though. I was in the 10th grade, and I remember my geometry teacher gave me a table to sit at by myself so I wouldn't hurt myself or the baby by sitting at a desk. He was so considerate. My 11th grade year of school was not too different from my previous year of high school because I was with child again. There was one difference, however. I was introduced to lesbianism. My best friend, Monique, turned me out. To this day, she swears that it was vice versa, but we were both experimenting with our love that we shared so deeply for each other. I touched her, she touched me back, etc. We dated undercover for about a year. Everyone knew she was a lesbian except me. I think I knew, I just didn't want to accept that fact. Hey, we were best friends. Even my mom told me to watch her. That should have been a hint and a half for me. But as if it wasn't enough, she would always express her dislike for Nate. She wouldn't want him to come around me. She would get jealous when I would spend time with him. I couldn't do that mess anymore when she started talking about how she wanted to get married. Not that I didn't enjoy what we were doing, because I did. I just knew that it wasn't right, and I was afraid to go public with it. As a matter of fact, our little secret spilled out on accident when one of our other close friends found out. I was so ashamed that I put all the blame on Monique and didn't express how much of a part of that I played in that little escapade. Everyone found out about it. Yo, I was devastated. Just when I thought that it was over, I began to be approached by other females in secret. They would say things like, "I had always hoped that you would come out," or "I've been waiting on you for a long time." I would end up sleeping with them and their boyfriends. This brought me a whole new twisted popularity that was like an undercurrent to what I was already known for, because I never wanted too many people to know. That was a bust because everyone knew. I vaguely remember staying overnight at a house with 8 guys and about 6 other females. There was an unlimited supply of marijuana, liquor, and video cameras. I shouldn't need to go into detail. Use your imagination. Yep, that's what happened. And all that too. Unfortunately, I found myself in situations like that quite frequently, to be honest. Thank the Creator for deliverance. Even looking back now, I thank the Creator for all the things He's brought me out of. When I lift my hands in praise, all I have to do is pick a particular situation, ponder it, and give the Creator all the glory for allowing me to survive. And because I know that without the Creator, I wouldn't be here sharing my testimony with you. The Creator truly kept me, not only from death, but from sexually transmitted diseases as well. I mean, there were times when I had sexual intercourse with men and their brothers at the same time. Anything could have happened. All this while I wasn't even thinking about the Creator. See Romans 5 and 8. That's the part that amazes me the most. While I was yet deep in my sin, the Creator died for me. Glory to the Creator. Hey! This is a segment in my book where I have the words praise break with big exclamation points, because that was a lot of heavy things that I shared about my past, and I wanted to just shake it loose with a praise because I felt like I had been emancipated, and truly I had been. And I'm still grateful for that emancipation. Ah, y'all didn't know I had the freak in me, huh? Yeah. Everybody got a little bit of it. Guess where the freak come from? The Creator. The Creator is versatile. Listen, the Creator like all positions. You heard me? And sex is a beautiful thing. Anybody who tell you something different, they lying. The Creator created sex for the union of two people or two hearts that cannot combine in the supernatural, and so they combine using their shells. Come on, that's where their hearts meet at, because that's the closest their hearts can get to each other. And so they reiterate the love that their hearts feel by using their tools, which is their bodies. Come on, y'all better hear me up in here. Don't try to act like I'm the only one that's ever got freaky deaky. Shoot. Some of y'all pastors have more trains ran on them than the Amtrak. Stop playing. We gonna give space for that when it's due. But at the same time, we got to keep it true. Everybody got a story. You got one and I do too. This is mine and I'm choosing to share it. Ridicule if you like, hate if you like, speculate if you like, support if you like. Either way, I'm still going to do it because it's what I'm supposed to do. So, oh well. All right, hope y'all still praising. But we're going to keep reading. I know y'all want to read some more anyway. Y'all just want all my business out on the street. It's all good though. We on page 38, y'all. All right. It says, I was still writing poems and songs during this time. I wrote a gospel song, a wedding song, and about 25 hip hop songs. Shout outs to the real hip hop. I would perform at various places. There was even a party that my big brother took me to at North Carolina State University one night. I amazed the crowd as usual. Go Wolfpack. Here's a song I blessed their craving ears with. Ah, y'all ready? I'm not going to perform it, so don't worry. The name of this song is called Lyrically Stuffed. All right. It says, put me on a beat. I'll serve a lyrical treat. The one you're so glad to meet is the one you can't defeat. You didn't believe me when I said my rhymes are messing up your head. So now you dread the lyrics that you're constantly fed. MCs want a battle? Be retarded and start it. Just to save your grill piece. Throw your hands up and guard it. Wait, let me confess that I proceeds to bring the stress. You can try your best, and I can handle the rest. My rhymes flow from my stomach like organized vomit. Sometimes I try to hold it in, but I just can't calm it down. You vibe to my funky sound. If you ever doubted me, karma's coming around. I'll get you twisted like typhoons or even Keith Sweat. You thinking about challenging? You ain't at that level yet. Besides, it should be a crime for you to rhyme at any time. I'd rather for you to mime, 'cause what you spit ain't worth a dime. Shout outs to real ones. Let me know you're out there. Turn it up, bounce to this, and throw a fist in the air. The versatile goddess. Y'all know I don't care. Charge it to life, boo. I know it seems unfair. That was one of the songs that I did, and uh, I actually did a collaboration with two other guys that were there that wanted to do a song with a female, and we enjoyed ourselves. It was great. It was a great time, and I want to park here to give a shout out to my big brother, uh, the Joe Smith before me. Joseph Smith, and I want to say thanks for all the good times we had together. Every moment we spent together was true, and everything you've ever told me was true, and I'm finding that out even more. And thanks for helping me be me. Thanks for uh, all that you did and all that you didn't do, and I appreciate you in every way. All right, so we're on page 39. We only went one page. We didn't say all of that in one page. Wow. All right, let's keep going. It says, I was involved in other notorious groups due to my love for fighting that I'm not too proud of and that I don't care to mention. But over time, I became the only female in a group of other MCs who called themselves the Major Leagues. I didn't even really know them at first. They came to me because a few of them had heard me perform one evening at a recreation center, the same center I mentioned in previous chapters. This center was open to the public, and periodically they would have events to promote unity of the youth in the community and to encourage their involvement in positive activities. This was when they actually did things that were positive in the community. Regretfully to say they don't do it now. But anyway, we just called it the Rec. And on Sundays, it was off the chain. Everyone would meet there. This particular gathering was on a Saturday, though. There were other people performing, but they weren't as good as I was. After everything was over and people were just lingering around doing various things, someone came up to me and introduced me to the manager of the group. His name was Neville, or we'll call him Neville. I agreed to be a part of the group. They gave me the name Mother Earth, and that sparked some of these new writings. Follow me. The name of this one is A Swift Gift. It says, that enchanted one rises like the sun. Compare her to no one. It's all about having fun. This butterscotch mommy will tell you from the start. I love my fam and hip hop with all my heart. Lyrically, it's been proven. I keeps the party moving. Lyrically, it's been proven. I keeps the party moving. Lyrically, it's been proven. I keeps the party moving. Now I want my words banging worldwide. It's time to ride. While y'all other chickens take on the bumps, I'll just glide. On ice, man, Mother Earth is nice. Hoping for me like the seven that you roll on the dice. Or maybe you can play the Geechee roll and eat all the rice. I want the bread, the greens, and the pinto beans. You had your spot on the scene, my time to intervene. Play gangsters and pranksters on some wannabe biz. Claiming hard, soft as cotton or some Michelob fizz. I break you chickens like laws. What you want, an applause? Man, I know this track is bumping, but y'all, we gotta pause. That was the first verse. You know, I had to kind of go in it a little bit because it's actually really swift. And that was one of the reasons why I named the song what I did, because it seemed to flow very swiftly. Actually, we're not finished. So, but we are going to take a pause right here, and we're going to come back to you in about maybe 10 minutes or so. All right, so don't go nowhere. We're going to keep reading in the Swift Gift. All right, I'll be back in a swift moment. How about that? Be well.